The retentive timer on operates the same as the timer on delay with one exception. The retentive timer on does not reset the accumulated value when the instruction goes false like the timer on delay. A separate instruction, RES, is needed to reset the accumulated value to 0. The RES instruction uses the address of the timer that is being reset. Whenever PB2 is pushed, the accumulated value will be set to 0 and the DN bit will be set to a 0. When the PB1 push button is pushed, the accumulated value will increment 1 for each time base. When the accumulated value equals the preset, the timer will stop timing and the DN bit will be set to a 1. Pushing PB1 will cause the timer to time. Releasing PB1 will stop the timing, but the accumulated value is retained. Only when PB2 is pushed, enabling the reset instruction, will the accumulated value be set to 0. This is an application for the use of a retentive timer. A warning horn will sound when the pressure in a piping system has exceeded a preset level for a cumulative total of 60 seconds. This is the simulation of the overpressure alarm. Note that the accumulated value is not reset to 0 when the retentive timer on instruction is false. It is only reset to 0 when the RES instruction with the same address as the timer is true. This bearing lubrication program requires 3 different types of timers. For this application, there are 3 outputs: the pump M1, a motor M2, and a pilot light PL. There are only 2 inputs, the reset button and a switch SW. To understand the program, let's start with the output. The motor will be on when the done bit for T4:0 is a 1. The done bit for T4:0 will be a 1 10 seconds after the SW is closed and as long as the pump running time T4:2 has not timed out. T4:0 is a timer on delay. The pump will run when the done bit for T4:1 is a 1. The done bit for T4:1 will be a 1 as soon as the switch is closed and for 15 seconds after the switch SW is opened. T4:1 is a timer off delay. The retentive timer on, T4:2, will turn on the pilot light and turn off the motor after the pump is run for 10,800 seconds. The motor will turn off immediately and the pump will turn off 15 seconds after the motor turns off. This signals that the bearings need to be lubricated. After lubricating the bearings, the reset button is pushed and the motor and pump can be started and a new time period starts for lubrication. This is a simulation of the bearing lubrication program. For purposes of the simulation, the pump run time has been shortened to 60 seconds from 10,800 seconds.